Hello?
Hey guys, Luke here, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video for the FLS series. So, you guys know I have bad animal experiences, but these are the worst kind of animal experiences I have. I don't know about you guys, but I've told you I hate needles, and everyone agreed with me. Now, I'm hoping you guys do the same with this, because I fucking hate snakes. Snakes scare the living hell out of me. Now, I've had 3 experiences with snakes. I've had, the zoo, obviously. Now, I felt pretty tough there. I was in my natural environment, and I felt like I could stand up against the snake and say, "You can't touch me." Mainly because I was like behind glass, but I felt like a man in the zoo. Actually, I went to the bathroom and threw up a couple of times. But anyway, guys, stop thinking about that. That was my first experience with snakes. My second was at the beach. I was walking with my family, going across and going into the beach where I've had bad experiences with waves, obviously, you guys know. But there was a huge, and I'm talking fucking huge, black snake just slithering across the path. And yeah, so there was my second throw up. And, I'm bad with that. And I throw up a lot because, I've got to get on the cheerleading team, so I've got to look pretty fit, and I need date for prom, so I've got to look very good, and also it's just shit scary. Now, the third experience I had, this is the main one that I'm not kidding you to this day. Oh, I just got I'm not even kidding you guys. I just got a little fright there. The shivers. I was so scared at this moment. Now, I had a property across the road from my house where there was a river. Now, there's 2 old ladies there that used to tutor me, and they were really nice. And their river was pretty long. It was a nice river. Had a lot of blackfish, crayfish, and it had some eel. I remember catching a huge eel once. It was awesome, and caught a couple of carp. Made sure to kill them, and the blackfish tasted nice. And I had a mate once who threw in his line. This was ridiculous, guys. This story is all about animals and creatures and stuff. Had a mate who threw in a line, and we would go off and play Xbox in my house, then go back and check the line. If there was on the line, it looked like it was getting pulled down, then it was obviously a sea monster, or the Loch Ness monster, or a fish. Now, usually it was a fish or something like that, but still waiting for that Loch Ness monster. Anyway, my friend threw in a fishing rod, and yeah, he literally threw his fishing rod in the water. Anyway, threw a line in, and he picked up a blackfish, a medium-sized blackfish, nothing big, nothing major, but it had a crayfish clawing onto it. And for anybody who doesn't know what crayfish is, it's pretty much like a lobster. And it had its claws like clinging on to this blackfish, and it went all the way up. So he caught 2 things in just with 1 hook. It was ridiculous. So anyway, guys, what happened with the snake? I was walking over one day by myself to have a nice fish, and have a nice wank. And read a book or something. Get away and read a book. That's what I wanted to do. Exactly, that's what I wanted to do. So anyway, I go and climb this fence to get to where I want to throw my line in. So I have 3 fishing rods in my hand, have some worms, had my lunchbox, which was full of worms, and I just jump this fence, slowly walk, and just see this slither. Like, this huge slither. It wasn't just a slow slither where people see the snakes and they slowly slither and they get scared. It was a fast takeoff slither because I got so close to it, and it was near the bank of the river, and it just went and went straight for the water. I dropped all my stuff and saw the snake. Now, this was ridiculous because I actually saw the snake while I was running and screaming like a girl. Now, not going to say I was crying, but you know how if you drink too much, then fluid comes out of your wiener. Well, it was about consumption of that, except my eyes. So I'm not saying I'm crying. I'm just saying fluid was coming out of my eyes a fair bit. Now, I was sprinting. I look back and I just see this snake's head like out of the water, and it was ridiculous. And it was a big black snake. Now, my dad used to kill black snakes when we lived in the country. He had this big stick, and he would whack them on the back, and it would kind of break their spine and they would die. And then he would nail them to a tree to let people know, hey, listen, there's snakes around here. Now, I wish I had that kind of courage, because instead I was just sprinting for my life towards the fence, looking back and just seeing this head. And to this day, I'm scared of head. Shut up. I heard it when I said it. To this day, I'm scared of seeing snakes. Now, I was sprinting. I went to jump this fence, jumped it, kind of clipped my knee. It hurt like hell, but I didn't feel that till 10 minutes later after I'd sprinted so far away from this snake. And, it was just horrible. I hated snakes. Now, the second moment for me was to do with another fucking horse. You guys know I did a, bad horse story. I went over the top. This time I went to go fishing again in the same exact spot, and this new horse, started chasing me. Oh my God, did I freak out. This horse, penis the size of my arm. How can I compete with that? No man can. So I was so scared that it was going to chase me down and kind of kick me, because I've been kicked by a horse before. Oh yeah, I've been kicked by a horse before. Fuck horses. Horses have messed me up a bit. They've given me many injuries. The time I got kicked in the shoulder, and I just spent the whole day playing my Pokemon cards, so it was not a good moment. But this horse kind of chased me, and I did the same thing. I ran, but I clipped the other knee. So this property was not good for me, obviously, and I couldn't help it. But loved fishing, loved going there to fish. I just had some bad experience with animals. But if you go to Melbourne Zoo, then you can go in the butterfly enclosure, and everything is okay. You get to touch the butterflies. And, that's a good experience to get away from the fucking snakes. And, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want you guys to tell me, what's your worst animal experience? What is, the worst thing that's happened to you with an animal, insect, whatever? You got bitten, it sexually assaulted you, whatever. Tell me what happened, guys, and I'd love to hear your stories. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Thanks.